What is up, everybody? The Attack on Titan collab released about an hour ago, so I'm a little late on this video, but I am just going to go ahead and quickly review these units and give you all my opinion on it. So you will have a couple of hours to decide what you want to do concerning the new Attack on Titan units versus the assist banner and everything. I'm going to run through real quick before I do that on everything that we got new. So we have a free Wings of Freedom Aaron. I'm pretty sure this is the farmable unit from the event, and it is a full tail like I mentioned in my last video. So go over to events, and we have the tail right here. 44 missions. Oh yeah, that's interesting. We get bonds by clearing missions on this, which is really cool. Oh, and I guess I lied last time. During my last video, I guess I lied. I said that we would get a Hero Medal and Flame Amulet, but it looks like we're not going to get those, so that's very interesting. I don't remember, there probably has been one, but I don't remember a tail without one, so that's really interesting that we just don't get one of those. But, yeah, okay, so we don't get that. We have the exchange right here. Oh, I spoke too soon. So they kind of switched it around on us, which is really interesting. So here's the Hero Medal and Flame Amulet, and then a Faith Stone, large and medium and small. I'm assuming these are to Smelt. I think it's called Smelt. The character-specific weapons. The Freedom Emblems, I'm assuming, are character-specific weapons. I don't know. We'll have to kind of play around with it. But yeah, that is the event. As of now, we have a Scout Regimen style training, part 1 heroic trial, and I was wrong about this in my last video for sure. It is Bell and Mikasa. It is not Bell and Levi, so that is cool. I don't know because I haven't summoned any of the units yet, but I'll probably be going for that Mikasa bond. So yeah. But after that, I think my favorite part about this new banner are the Titans chilling back here in the background, and my the new home screen thing that they have going on, and my complete favorite thing is just the dudes bouncing around with their maneuver gear. I think that's awesome. But after that, we have the new Record Buster season. It is a Water Bavaria. We knew this though from the Japanese live stream. But that is cool, and we have just event. I'm pretty sure it's just event. Yeah, in the shop. Next is the Gacha. We do have the free 11 draw, which I will be doing at the end of this video, I guess. Just why not? I'm already videoing, so I'm already recording, so I might as well. Details: Don Memo X Attack on Titan collab once a day. As well as regular 4-star units, the time-limited collab units below are also going to be available in this gacha. So it is a standard pull gacha with the Attack on Titan units added. So it's not only Attack on Titan units, which kind of sucks, but for people who need standard pull units as well, which I do, I just would rather be event only. But I do need standard pull units as well, so that's not bad. Then we added the CP for Aaron for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the album. Take a look at Eyes first. She's the first one. No, Bell first. He's the first one up here. Alright, so at level 80, he is a magic attack type, which is interesting for Bell. We have one of those, maybe. I think is the Halloween one. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to this year's last year's Halloween one. Yeah, he's a magic type. That's what I thought. But yeah, we have one magic attack type Bell, and so this is the second one. This is just kind of interesting. He has Wind, so he has his first ability is foes low wind magic attack and self wind attack damage plus 60% for 4 turns. So instead of boosting his magic, he boosts his wind. And then he has the high wind magic attack with temporary magic boost and wind resist minus 25% for 3 turns. So he reduces their wind resist, which is cool because he's wind. And then the mid AoE attack with a critical rate plus 20% for 3 turns for your whole team. So that's cool. That's very cool. And then just kind of a generic special arts. But yeah, the crit rate is really interesting. Like I do really like the crit rate. It's kind of useful wherever, like, just because critical damage is really good, so it's useful in like Record Buster War Game. But since he only buffs one time, especially with the new units, and since he's wind and we don't have a lot of wind support right now, he's kind of probably going to be farther down on the list for me at the moment. But like with new wind support and stuff, I could see him being really good in the future. So she is a physical attack type, the Eyes. She has over 800 agility, which is really good, and almost 1500 strength. So she is pretty buff. Of a generic special, her first ability is foes low wind physical attack and self wind attack damage plus 60% for 4 turns, which I'm pretty sure is the same as Belle's first ability. The second one, high physical attack with temporary strength boost, does not do anything special, just a high temporary attack, a high physical attack with a temporary boost. And then her third ability is, which is the really good one, foes high wind physical attack and damage received. So they kind of try to do a better job in the translation, I think. Attack all targets increased by 15% for 3 turns. So it is the same as the Hestia assist. At max limit broken, she increases the damage received by your opponent's team by 15% from AoE attacks. So she's really good. Stacked with the Hestia, like she will be insane in Wargame, especially. Specifically in Wargame, I guess she'll be better, but she'll be really good. Next, we have Mikasa. All right, so she has almost 1500 strength as well, a little bit less than Eyes, and a little over 700 agility, 733 agility. So she is not as fast as Eyes by any means. But let's see about her abilities. She has a low dark physical attack and self strength plus 75% for 4 turns. So she has a 75% strength buff, which is good, very good. These are all single target, by the way. And a foe mid physical attack with a self dark attack damage plus 60% for 4 turns. And a high dark physical attack and removes all magic buffs except sys skills. So pretty much you boost her strength by 75%, then you boost her magic by 75%, and it's really good that these are 4 turns. Both of them are 4 turns because you won't have to do them that often. And then you just hit really, 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 really hard with a single target high dark magic attack, physical attack, that removes all magic buffs. So she's going to be insane for like her Varia Record Buster. Actually insane. She's going to hit so hard. And then her special is an ultra dark physical attack with a temporary strength boost. But yeah, she's going to be really good. And her speed doesn't matter as much because she is a Record Buster unit. Like, I think it matters a little bit more in Wargame. Now for the Levi, we have 1490 strength, so really close to 1500 strength. 848 agility, which is ridiculous. Like, he's so fast. I don't know if he's the fastest unit to date. I'll have to look into that, but he's definitely close if he's not. So we have his special is a foe's ultra dark physical attack with temporary strength boost, is just generic. A low dark physical attack and self dark attack damage plus 75% for 4 turns. So instead of the strength, he buffs himself dark attack damage 75%, and then instead of buffing dark by 60% like Mikasa does, he buffs he buffs physical attack plus 60%. So he just kind of switches those around, which is interesting, but cool. So he still gets pretty much the same buff, to a degree, as Mikasa, so he's going to be hitting extremely hard. He has 2 buffs. And then foe's high dark physical attack with ultra uncounter rate. So you can't counter it. I guess you can. I don't think ultra rates aren't like 100%, but they're closer than anything we have. So he really, I don't think they're 100% anyway. So he is really good. He's going to be the best wargame unit in my opinion, followed by Eyes, and then Bell, because Mikasa's for record buster pretty much. So the Aaron, 1200 strength, not bad. For a farmable unit, the 1200 strength. Agility, 665 could be a little bit better. He has an AOE high wind physical attack. A self strength plus 65% and 20% HP regen for 4 turns. That's cool. The strength boost and HP regen, that's cool. That's definitely cool. And then a single target high wind physical attack with a high critical rate. So he'll be doing a good amount of crits. So that's really cool. Earth resist plus 25%. That's interesting. But yeah, he's actually really good. So if you're, especially if you're just like starting out, like he'd be a good unit to grab, especially since he's free. And I mean, I'm sure all of you are gonna grab him anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with him. After that, we have the Armin Assist, which not max limit broken does strength minus 10% and allies guard rate plus 10%. And then at max limit broken, he has a double S in agility, which is becoming more common apparently. A lot of stuff's getting like double S's in agility, which is interesting that they like are doing it to more and more things. And then he gets foes strength minus 15% and allies guard rate plus 15%. Now, I have mixed emotions about this unit. He is good. He's very good for, especially for someone who doesn't have the Anya assist. Not Anya assist. Hestia assist? The assist that gives your opponent a strength debuff. Pretty sure it's a Hestia assist. Yeah, I'll go show you guys later after this. But he is good, especially if you don't have that. If you do have that, like, he's a little bit better. Like, his assist goes a little better than that just because he does give the guard rate plus 15%. So, you know, that's good, but I wouldn't, like, go for him if you already have her. I wouldn't, like, specifically want him, unless you just, like, want one for collection, which is completely understandable. But he is pretty good, just not good enough to warrant, like, wanting to summon the banner or whatever. So, not MLB, he is 30% stun and physical resist minus 10%. So, interesting. We have strength, a double S in strength at 580 when max limit broken, and then he has 45% stun and physical resist minus 15%. So this is the Anya. If you already have an Anya, like I said about Armin, you probably shouldn't, like, specifically go for this unit. It's probably a waste. But if you don't have if you don't have an Anya, or like you just have a level 60 Anya or something and you want to go for MLB, I mean, this is a good unit to have. Like, it does the same thing except a 45% chance to stun. So, I mean, that's better for wargame anyway. Like, that's better in general. It's good for, like, clearing story and stuff to have that stun. It's better than the Anya. It's just not, if you already are happy with having an Anya, like, you don't really need it. But that's it for those. I'm gonna go look at, I think it's Paradise Mood Hestia. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, she does 20 at MLB though, and he only does 15. Yeah, so I guess that's the difference. They made her a little bit better as far as the debuff goes, and then the Seaside Goddess Hestia is the other. Yeah, cool. So that's cool. I told you I would, like, kind of give my opinion on situations where you should probably summon or not. And I honestly think that if you're looking for, I think that if you've been in the game for a while and you already have MLB adventures, like, at least 4 or 5 MLB Adventures. If you're a war game, if you are big into war game, if you already have 4 or 5 MLB Adventures, and you know, assists are harder to get than the adventures. They're harder to max limit break. I think that you should go for the assist banner. I think that it is the better use of your iris if you're in that situation where you do have some MLB adventures but not as many good assists. Like, this assist banner is bonkers, like, it's insane, so I don't think you should miss the opportunity. If you are newer to the game, though, like you've started in the last month or so, or my friend even, I have a friend that started in like July, and he still needs units, and we've talked about it, and he's summoning the Attack on Titan banners instead. He actually already did. He has a +4 Levi, I believe, and he summoned that banner with Levi on it. He has a +4 Levi and he has a +3 Levi, and then with the bond it'll be +4. So he pulled 4 Levi's, 1 Eyes, or 1 Titan, one of the other 2 units, and that's it, on 10 pulls, on 10 steps. So he got 5 4-stars. So I don't know how, I don't know if that's like average or what, but that is what he got. I think is that only the guaranteeds? Because that's unfortunate if it is. Yeah, he only got the guaranteeds. That's really unfortunate. Or no, he got 1 more than the guarantees. But yeah, so that's kind of the situation, I think. I think that if you're a big into Record Buster, that this banner is really good right here, just because the Mikasa is insane for Record Buster. So if you're wanting a Record Buster unit, even if you're not new, like I'm not new, and I don't have good Record Buster units really. I have this Summer Lafia, and she is the best Record Buster unit I really have, her and Honor Bell. And I think that I would like to summon this banner just to get her because she's really, really good. So yeah, even if you're not new, like for a Record Buster unit, I think that this banner is worth it. But I do think that if you are not new and you don't have as good assists, the assist banners are just better. I did pull to step 12. I'm going to go ahead and summon this, by the way, while I'm talking. I did pull to step 12 on the assist banner, and I pulled another Hestia from my guaranteed, which is great. And I pulled a King Otarl and the 4-star healer Lilyruka, which is cool. Like, I got 3 more 4 stars, which is awesome. But yeah, so out of 12, I did get Hestia to +3, and then Loki to +1 or 2. 1? I think 1. Alright, so nothing, but that's still cool. Free gachas, free gacha. So that's it, I believe, for this video. Yeah, just kind of keep what I said in mind, kind of think about it. You have a couple of hours, so, but do summon the assist banners if that is what you decide to do by 2 a.m. Eastern, or 1:59, I guess, because I don't want to see you guys miss out on it if that's what you wanted to do. So with that, I'll leave you at that. I will be coming at you probably tomorrow or the next day with kind of a review on the event, on everything, maybe talk about Record Buster a little bit. I'm not the best at Record Buster as far as my units and everything go, so, but I will be making a video in the next couple of days talking about the Attack on Titan stuff. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night, and if you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing for more content in the near future, and yeah, you guys have an awesome rest of your night.